Hey guys, what's up? You told us about the Joker trailer. Big DC fans over here. We got some reviews coming up. We're working on Control as we speak. But
We're hoping
this is the
this
final
DC,
trailer.
though. We're hoping this DC movie actually turns it around because DC's been slacking off.
Oh yeah.
But this is non-comic
they've
DC.
gotten better, Joe.
And the other non-comic DC stuff was the Christopher Nolan Batman
Shazam,
stuff. So
Wonder Woman. Anyways, let's check it out together. The Joker final trailer before this thing launches here quite soon. Let's watch it in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, I did get copyright claimed, Joe, on the trailer for the song before.
Oh,
That was just the little Instagram thing I was playing, so I'm talking over this. People are always like, why are you so concerned about people copyright claiming? They don't copyright claim anybody else. I know. I don't know why they target us.
the laugh is so
interesting
good.
laugh. Yeah.
You don't listen, do you?
Nope.
You just ask the same questions every week.
Oh.
How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
He's visiting a counselor,
Everyone thinks they can do my job. Check out this guy.
mentally
When I was a little
unstable.
boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
Oh,
Burn!
oh. I'm gonna turn this down. I know we're gonna get claimed on that.
Mhm.
Robert De Niro. What in the hell?
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do.
Ooh, this looks sinister.
Starting to notice.
Think this is funny?
He's got a love interest.
Is this a joke to you?
Boom.
Ooh. What is going on? He's got a gang.
Murray, one
I forgot to fucking turn that shit off.
Can you introduce me as Joker?
Very good, guys. I had to skip ahead there a little bit just to avoid copyright claim. We can go through this individually, but what did you guys think?
I'm still sold on it. I like it.
I'm conflicted because
Really?
he looks like he's gonna kill it because he always does.
Yeah.
He fits the part. I love the laugh. I didn't know that they were gonna go so heavy into the failed stand-up thing that for the Killing Joke. So I'm not worried about it. I still want to see it. I think everyone should see this movie because one, it's rated R. It's a comic book movie, and I think you should support these type of films. It's just I don't know. I'll just have to see
You
how they
wanted
do.
it to
Okay,
be
well, I'm
curious.
different.
going to stop you right there and just set your expectations because you mentioned the Killing Joke. This is not based on any DC storyline. A lot of people have that misconception. It's not based on any particular comic at all.
Yeah.
So the storyline, this is a completely different Joker than we've ever seen before. Almost. In a certain case, you can make a case. It's like, well, then why do it? Why not just call it something else
Well, they did it
rather
with
than
Batman.
Joker? And I don't know. You can make that case, but definitely they're changing the origin of Joker. They're changing the origin of Batman. And this is just a one-off that Joaquin Phoenix has said, I'm not doing anymore. We're just telling this story, and this is the story. Now, Robert De Niro has confirmed that the storyline is a bit of a homage to
Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese's 1982 dark satirical comedy, The King of Comedy, in which he plays a mentally unwell, failed stand-up comedian who latches onto a popular talk show host. So, I've never seen that film, but you could definitely see the hints of
I
that
did
here.
see that.
So that's going to play very heavily into it. So I think they're sort of blending that more realistic take on it where Joker actually tries to make people laugh. He's a stand-up comedian. That's been happening in the comics.
That was in the comics and in one of the movies, and they've done other things. So
I see what you're saying. But I just don't want you guys are going to expect that this is going to be an actual Joker storyline that we've seen in the comics. They might do something with the character that we all get pissed off on, But I'm already open-minded.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you get an actor of this caliber and people that are
I love the way everything's shot too. Look at that. Looks so good.
You really gotta respect the cinematography here. There's no doubt that each shot is meticulously set up and created really, really nicely. I hear that Warner Brothers is very confident about this film. They are taking it to the film festivals in Venice and Toronto. I don't know. I think that's maybe Thomas Wayne.
I think it's supposed to be, yeah.
Bruce Wayne's father. And, whether we ever see, Bruce Wayne, I don't know. I don't think so. Or whether they do something at the end where it's like his parents walk into a back alley.
Your pearls explode into
Wait. What if they do it like this, Joe? What if they walk into a back alley? They walk into a back alley and you don't see it. You just see the alley and then walk into it and then you hear his laugh. How about that? I think that would be tastefully done. That would be quite interesting. He's got his own laugh.
Stay away from it.
Yeah.
Stay away from it completely?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you guys think of his laugh? We'll play with
really
his laugh
good.
because I talked over it.
I have some bad news for you.
Then he goes right back in the door.
I like it way better than Jared
Just stop it. Just
Yes.
stop it.
Yeah, Jared
It's
Leto.
better.
I know it's better. He told a
He's going for
news
something different, yeah.
outlet that he watched hours and hours of people that were pathological laughers. They cannot control when they laugh, and they just they don't think anything's funny, and that's the way that they laugh. He wanted it to be like really crazy. And it sounds great.
I think he nailed it.
I think he did a great job. He also lost like 50+ pounds.
I
Yeah,
noticed
he
that. I
does
was like,
look,
man.
little skinny, needs to eat. But guys, I think that you're right. This is the path that DC is going to take going forward. And I think it's a smart one. These sort of Elseworld story, these sort of self-contained stories, exploring the characters, exploring interesting aspect of some of DC's hottest properties, which they've got them in interesting ways. And then maybe far in the future, when Marvel is doing their Phase 4, which they're on now, or maybe they're going to start struggling with Phase 4 or 5, that's when DC can, come swinging here and then maybe bring the Justice League back together. But I am perfectly content with these individual storylines. You don't ever want to see the Justice League again, Joe? Ever? Come on, man.
Later on.
Later. Like, what, 10 years from now?
Yeah.
Damn, y'all.
You need a long time to recover
I
from
want to
that
see
garbage.
another Superman film, but
Oh, yeah,
I've
so
come to
do I,
terms with
but-
I think that Henry Cavill
How
is
long has it
done.
been?
It's done.
Decade.
It's done.
See, look at that.
It
And
really hurts me, and now I'm turning this into a Superman.
So I don't mind these standalone things, but what I worry about them is I want the character. I don't want them to make good movies with the names of characters that I love. I want them to these characters to be present, even if they're exploring a new light to them. I still want them to kind of feel like they're using the characters and they're not just stamping, a popular name of someone.
That's a valid point. That's the only criticism that I can come up with here. I love the time period, love the cinematography, love the music, love the acting, and I can see
Great
all this from the
actors,
trailer. It would be a shock to me if this film came out and it was terrible. So we'll stay on top of it for you. That was the final trailer. This thing comes out October.
Even if this bad, go see it because I want them to continue making dark rated R movies, and I want them eventually. I want them to get it right, but I don't
So
want them to give up.
of the storyline, he obviously inspires others to do crime, to sort of rebel. He's got a play. This is probably where he does his first performance, obviously as Joker, because he's like, introduce me as the Joker. I'm wondering if this is when he's already perform some heinous acts, or if this is where he inspires other to perform it. So he's already putting on. I know it's gonna get copyrighted. The way he moves.
Yeah.
So good, so creepy. All right, that's it, guys. Stay tuned for some reviews coming up here. It's getting busy. We got Control, Blair Witch, Man of Median, whatever it's called, and then so much more
Borderlands.
in October. Yeah. All right, guys. See you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye.